Hello, I'm Brian Ballman, Director of Engineering and New Product Development with Modern Ice. And here I'm joined by the largest and most sophisticated engineering team in the ice industry. We have Brian Block, Integration Specialist and Project Manager, Austin Bills, Project Engineer, and Jared Niehauser, Project Engineer. So what trades is Modern able to manage and subcontract out during these installations?
So Modern Ice is able to monitor over different trades that are helpful for the mechanical install as well as the electrical install. One of the biggest things that you touched on before was the rigging of the equipment. So that would be more of the mechanical install, and that's majority of the work that we do.
Yeah, me personally, I've worked with general contractor and his contractors in order to make our equipment go in properly. I've worked with our own contractors. We have our Freeze Force team, which has a very extensive knowledge in understanding the ice industry and the equipment that's involved with it. We also have a controls contractor that we work very closely with, and they have a good understanding as to what is needed in the ice industry, and they'll be there to provide proper automation and controls for the facility.
Yeah, I think there's really no contractor that we couldn't manage because we're involved from the concept through the entire design, through the implementation of the design, and then going to the build. So every contractor that's going to work on the project, we've already gone through that on a drawing or through our technical specifications, and anything we need, whether it's a contractor that we've been using or whether we have to get a new electrical contractor or a new mechanical contractor, for us we're still achieving the same goal regardless of whether the contractor is familiar with it or not, because we are.
Tell me why it's important that we're on site.
There's a lot of idiosyncrasies in building an ice plant that don't exist in building something else. You have to take into account how the ice flows, bridging and all that kind of stuff that a regular contractor probably has never dealt with before. So if we're there, we can head off a potential situation that could cause some bridging or the ice not flowing correctly, or a water problem that could arise because we don't have a melt tank under a belt or something like that. So yeah, just being there on site and having a hands-on approach, we can control everything that goes on and guide the contractors to do things correctly that maybe they wouldn't even have thought of.
Us being on site, for me personally, it keeps things running, as smooth as possible and efficiently as possible. When you have contractors that are not familiar with the ice industry, they may sometimes make a mistake which may not be caught, until you're installing a piece of equipment, and at that point, it's going to cause a large delay in the installation process, which in the end is going to delay the startup of the facility.
Yeah, being on site, there's many benefits to it. One of them being there could be alternate pipe routes. I know I had a contractor one time come up to me and ask me what the best way was to pipe this route, and you provide what you need, what that they would do, and to get the job done. And I also think it's beneficial to be on site to build a relationship with contractors and the customer, to be there when they need the support.
It's also important because as you're designing plants, to go see them physically, how the equipment gets installed helps improve your plant design. Plus, being there at startup and watching the operation also improves all of our solutions that we offer, because we're out there experiencing what an ice plant operator is going to experience as well. Thank you for your time today and sitting and listening to us as an engineering team, and we do very much look forward to working on your challenging projects that are upcoming.